What really sticks out to me is that at first you think she's stuck to the wall for maybe not so good reasons, but the way her body becomes almost animalistic as she tries to break free, you kind of begin to wonder if maybe she's there so she can't get out. Something else that makes me feel this is the camera angle. At first, it's in the door frame, so it feels rather intrusive, or you don't want to be seen, or you don't want to be near her. There are, of course, the close ups just to kind of get an idea, but as she kind of stands with it, like she slowly rises to her knees and then eventually stands, we're then in the room with her because it kind of seems like she's resigned. She knows even standing, she's staying to the wall. So we have the comfortability to join her. And I thought that was a really cool cinematography choice to kind of get a little bit more inside the room with her.
The front-facing theme that you end up getting is sort of being stuck. But I thought what made this piece interesting is sort of the progression from being panicked or feeling trapped by that situation to sort of slowly trying to find yourself, to slowly becoming relaxed in the situation, and sort of going back and forth into how she was trying to interpret what it meant to be stuck against that wall. And eventually, being stuck to that wall stopped being a hindrance and became a tool for her to work off of and play off of. And eventually, at the end, I believe is kind of relaxing on. So I thought it was an interesting metaphor for finding a way to repurpose something that appears to be locking you in, but could be used to, help you express yourself in a more free way.
It's very simple in terms of its presentation, but I still think it managed to be very visually appealing. The color contrast was simple, it was just black and white. The setting, very stark, very sparse, but I think also very effective. The way the dance was framed around the performer wearing a stocking that's fixed to the wall made things stand out. It made them unique. I appreciated that. I thought that was good for keeping the audience engaged. The music, also to match the setting, is quite sparse, quite minimalist, but I think that draws attention to those more standout visuals, those more engaging visual aspects of the film.
The dancer herself was restrained the entire time by one foot. She almost reminded me of a baby deer learning to walk again. She had this look of wonder at the beginning and curiosity as to what was happening to her. She conveyed a lot of emotion and range while being confined by that one foot while dancing. Her face sort of shared a story in and of itself. I thought for me, the theme was learning to live after a roadblock in your life, like a family tragedy, um, and learning to live again with that handicap. So I thought the actress did a very good job of conveying that through her dance, through her movements, all while just being confined by that one sock.
Got this very strange kind of goth sensibility to it. The fact that it's called Alice for one thing, and then there's just stark, monochrome look of it. This location that they're in, even the way the lead performer is costumed. It's got this very just kind of scary goth sensibility to it. And yeah, I mean, the fact that it's Alice, you're wondering if she's gonna escape into Wonderland or something. We're wondering what kind of bondage is she in here? Is this real? Is this some sort of spiritual purgatory she's in? So it's really interesting. Loved the music. Music's very cool. It's just very, very different. It's very, very minimal. And same with the lead performer. She just did such a great job. It was just she's very manneristic in her poses and her moves. And the fact that she's restricted with the one leg, being bound, it makes it very interesting to watch what she's going to be able to do, how she's able to express, and it goes really well with this music, and it's also very it's very minimal visually in a way, but uh, of course it's very grand in the physicality of what she's doing.
That dance short, it was basically like a central video of this woman on the wall dancing with the sock attached to the wall. So that was very sensual, very localized, not that much variety in shot design and editing, but overall it was very, very abstract and very nice to watch.
I really loved how they kind of framed everything in the shot to be either like black or white. And then with all the natural light, it looked really interesting visually, because it made, and it wasn't that there was nothing in the room with the, the desk. I think it's a desk that was next to her. Added something to it because it added another like black frame. And then the movement itself was like really animalistic and at times almost kind of subdued or tamed, and then her being like tethered to this wall this whole time and how that kind of affected her movement and like the great shapes that they were able to create was really really beautiful. It was really intriguing.
I haven't seen anything quite like this. Thought it was really interesting, executed really well. The whole idea was just really smart.